Hello dear Sagittarius, I will tell you today's horoscope for February 14th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello dear Sagittarius, I'll tell you today's horoscope. Don't try to fix a partner or co-workers. Control your tendency to perfectionism. You'll be presented with several options to fill your free time. Try to choose the one that best suits your mood. Organization will be your best weapon to face the work you have. Your persevering attitude will attract the recognition of those who work with you. However, you won't have the time or desire to move your money. It's better to wait. Love, if you know what you want and direct all your efforts to get it, you will achieve it. If you avoid that co-worker with whom you could have problems, everything will go well. Today you will be very good at dealing with new people you meet, so try to go out more. You are isolating yourself a little and that doesn't suit you. You could visit or receive someone from the family that you don't see much. Try to disconnect, relax by listening to music. Reflection and growth. Today is a time to rectify mistakes, learn from your experience, and put your intuition to work to achieve, with a smile, a word, or a gesture, what others find so difficult to achieve. You will begin a beautiful stage in love. If there was any disappointment or disillusionment, do not forget that life is a constant teacher. Feelings and relationships. Today you will not be able to openly express your feelings to your loved one, not because of shyness, but because the person you love has been a little sad or depressed. It is better to cheer up your partner first before declaring your feelings. Sagittarius man. Today you will be very curious and joyful, striving for something new with great enthusiasm. If you are married, you can further strengthen your union, but only if your spouse satisfies you in every way. If not, talk to your partner to solve any problems. If you are single, enjoy being single. Sagittarius woman. Today you will be passionate and affectionate, but this has nothing to do with a lack of sincerity in the relationship. Do not hide your emotions and feelings, both in life and in bed. You will want to be more desirable to your partner. You can wear sexy underwear and dim lighting to encourage passion. Advice: avoid people who are in a bad mood, but if that person is your partner, try to help him or her. Give him or her space and then talk to him or her. Health: do not do anything that compromises your health. Avoid resolving all pending issues in a single day, as you could end up with migraines and headaches. Pay attention to your nervous system, as it could be somewhat accelerated. Work: stay firm and do not let yourself be manipulated by inconsistent and negative people. Apply your willpower and creative energy to counteract the negativity of those who seek to involve you in their personal problems. Money and fortune. This is an ideal time for money. Even if your finances are not at the desired level, you are on the right path. You will receive what you were looking for after signing certain papers and resolving pending issues. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level: intense. Cosmic dynamics. Your ability to face with optimism, philosophy, and a sense of humor everything that arises unexpectedly. Dangerous tendency. Incurring extra expenses that are unnecessary. What you should avoid: talking too much, especially when talking about personal or family matters with those who are friends today, but tomorrow they might not be. Relationship prediction. This day you are well sponsored in your relationships with Libra, Aquarius, and also with Aries and Leo. Even with Scorpio, even though it is of the water element, the most tense relationship may arise with Virgo. Your compatibility is very high with the fire signs and also with the air signs. If you are single, your vibrant personality will be the magnet that will attract the person that suits you. Special lucky number: 32. Lucky color: magenta. Universal number: 1. Auspicious hours for today: 3:20 a.m., 6:15 a.m., 5 p.m., 9:45 p.m. Times are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adapted to your national time. Lucky numbers in chance: 3, 18, 39, and 45. Characteristics of Sagittarius men. Men of the zodiac sign Sagittarius are usually understanding of the people around them. They have a charming smile, a bright head full of ideas, and they say what they think, but they are rarely seriously offended. They are pleasant and intelligent interlocutors, and it is always interesting to talk to them, even on abstract subjects. They prefer a society in which there is room for interests similar to their own. Sagittarius is distinguished by the restlessness, activity, and passion with which they embark on every new business. Although they may give the impression of being people who deliberately humiliate and offend, this is only a consequence of their honesty and unconditional frankness. They are not vindictive, but Sagittarius's aversion to obligations can ruin their relationship with others. They do not like restrictions, even if these are generally accepted standards of behavior. Sometimes Sagittarius can abruptly break off something, burning with a new idea, which gives them the reputation of being unreliable and superficial people. However, for most, this opinion is unfair. Perhaps the main characteristic of Sagittarius is their gullibility and inability to keep secrets, which may not lead to the best development of events, but is always welcome in any society. Your partner wants to go on a trip, and you do not know how to react, because he wants to do it without you, alone or with friends. The stars suggest that you should value this gesture of independence, because after all, it shows you that there is much more in his life than this relationship. Today is a day when you should be more understanding and lower the intensity. Avoid negative words and try to make peace with your partner. If you are having conflicts over a banal anecdote, it is easy to resolve. Maintaining this passive-aggressive dynamic will only hurt you, so it is time to leave it behind. Be careful with someone who shows ambivalence towards you. They may not be your favorite person, but they recognize your professional worth. Maintain a cordial relationship, but do not confide your plans or work secrets, as they could use them against you. Avoid getting close to negative people who infect you with their pessimism. You are easily influenced, especially by those you admire, so you must be selective with the influences you accept in your life. Seek to surround yourself with people who positively nourish you. You have the feeling of walking a tightrope, with the public watching you and expecting a lot from you. It is good that you are talented, because this state of nervous excitement and anxiety will last for some time. You will have to balance a complex variety of options and juggle to keep people entertained. This requires all your concentration, but the rewards will be worth it. There are favorable changes on your emotional horizon. The prospects are very good in love, friendship, and work. Romance will surprise you this week, starting a special period in which many things you considered impossible will begin to materialize. The influence of the moon on the earth element, together with the direct energy of your ruler Jupiter, will help you define what you really feel. The day may not have started in the best way, but don't let that affect your way of being. Don't become a bitter person, or let the negative take over you. You are better than that. Someone will seek you out to ask you for a favor. If you accept without paying too much attention, it could bring you problems. You will be successful in your initiatives to win back the person you love and ask them to come back to you. However, you must promise yourself to make some changes in your life if you really love them. It is your time, and you must take advantage of it to bear fruit in your love life. If something wrong happened, acknowledge it and you will obtain forgiveness. If it was done to you, be generous and forget it. Don't worry about things you assume without knowing for sure. It's important to live each day to the fullest, trust the people around you, and you'll be able to overcome the problems that come between you and your partner. If you're looking for a partner, love could finally come into your life. Loneliness will no longer be your only way out, but you need to open your eyes and get to know the person well before making a commitment. Good cycle for organic recovery. The environmental vibration wave will favor you, especially if your health problems are chronic and are associated with varicose veins, circulatory disorders, or heart problems. It is normal for you to feel a little exhausted or to wake up with pain in your neck or back. Try not to sleep too late and improve your habits before going to bed. Your mood and health the next day depend on this. You will feel driven to change your activity. If your job is monotonous, look for new motivations so as not to get bored. Consider the possibility of looking for another job if you do not feel comfortable. Remember the maxim of, do what you love and love what you do. Be careful with your behavior at work, since a bad mood could cause you to make mistakes that could cost you your job. Change your attitude and avoid being defensive. There will be some minor setbacks associated with people who owe you money and refuse to pay. Do not let these inconveniences spoil your day. If it comes to corporations or companies, you will receive payment very soon. These days, avoid being ambitious, greedy, or miserly. Treating people badly for money will only attract negative vibes. Save some money for the future and avoid situations that make you suffer due to lack of resources. Any obstacle that comes your way at work today can be easily overcome. Don't be discouraged when you see what awaits you today. Have more confidence in yourself, since you are more than prepared to face any complicated situation, and your bosses know it. Don't let other people make decisions for you either. Question things before accepting them without further ado. If you have a person close to you who is making a serious mistake, speak sincerely to them if you really appreciate them. Today you will face a disconcerting situation that you may initially view negatively, although if you think about it carefully, you will see that it is something very positive. You have a very busy week ahead of you. During the day you will have plenty of energy, but in the evening you could feel melancholic. Try to be around positive and cheerful people when you feel down. You have many reasons to feel good. You are very inspired and have great ideas to start a fruitful business. This week is good for closing chapters, reconciliations, and the resolution of emotional conflicts. If you have a free heart, you could fall in love with a restless and energetic person who will captivate you from the first moment. Centaurs will have a very busy week, working on many things at once, which could generate anxiety. However, Sagittarius is a multitasker and knows that they can handle it, so they will not worry too much. Do not close yourself off to the possibilities that the universe puts in front of you. They are much more interesting than you think. You are about to throw away something that is potentially good for you. During this time, commit to making those changes that can bring you much more in life. You just need to be able to see the good that you can achieve through a positive self-construction. Family sometimes has requirements that may seem difficult to meet. If your partner is affected by something specific, it is best not to talk about sensitive topics or start an argument because of their attitude. Show them again, in a playful way, that life offers good things and that you have done well thanks to the love you have for each other. Don't think so much about the future. Enjoy the present more. A feeling of emptiness may have been consuming you recently, but the good news is that you are overcoming it thanks to the good things you have found in your life. This has allowed you to get out of any dark moments you have gone through. A love from the past wants to meet with you to settle some pending matters. Don't hesitate to attend, as you could recover things you missed. However, if that person hurt you, think twice before going. Also, this week you could face a domestic problem. Look for all possible ways to give it a quick solution. You are in a good time to make a serious commitment in love. Don't pass up the opportunity to tell that special person that you want to make a serious commitment. Don't put too much value on material things, as it could take its toll on you. This week, you will see that some people around you are upset with your attitude and way of seeing life. Don't exchange material gifts for love. People need deeper things like company and love. Don't stop taking an interest in the things your partner does. If you are in a good relationship, you should always take an interest in what the person you love does. Don't be afraid to ask when you don't understand something, as this shows that you pay attention and is a great gesture of love. Create moments this week to be with the person you love, whether alone or with more people. They need activities that break the routine, such as going out to eat, inviting friends to share a few drinks, or walking around the city or a park. Transform your week into something more special, and look forward to the possibility of doing things that help you on your path, especially in love. If you have a partner, it is necessary to do things to brighten that person's life as much as you try to brighten your own. At work, try all possible ways to solve a problem this week. Don't think about the possibility of failure when you know the opportunities you have. Never forget what can make your mind grow. The incorporation of new knowledge will be an obligation this week. You know well that you have been concentrating your energies in the wrong place, so this week you must begin to concentrate on what you really want. Only then will you be able to recognize where you should put all your effort and constant work. If you consider yourself someone who has problems showing love, you need to seek therapy or advice from an expert on the subject. Don't change your mind every moment, as you could lose a lot in your life. People tend to get bored of those who are not clear about what they want, and this could bring loneliness and sadness your way. Try to improve your ways of learning, as you have been putting aside important knowledge. This week, try to solve your problems of lack of time for learning and work. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.